كل نفس
Hazrat Harris said this hadith is in Mustafa ibn Hanbal and Trimidi.
قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إني آمركم بخمس الله أمرني بهن.
In only one narration, there are some extra words.
अल्लाह अमरनी बिहिन्ना दूसरी में नहीं है. इन्नी आमुरुकुम बिखम्सिन के बाद शुरू हो जाती है बिल जमाअत व समअ व ताअत वल हिजरत वल जिहाद फी
Talk
सबीलिल्लाह.
starts as Muslim. I give you order of 5 things, and Allah has given me the orders, while Prophet also has the power to give orders, but to add more support to. And so it once felt like it came from me, but I am narrating the orders.
बिल जमाअत व समअ व ताअत वल हिजरत वल जिहाद फी सबीलिल्लाह.
With dignity, raise your hands if you haven't heard this hadith. Before no one speaks about this, why? Because this is on a level that we don't even think of the struggle. For religion, the struggle to change the system, this has exited from our brains, has exited from our thoughts of religion. The base of Islam is developed on 5 things. Who doesn't know the 5 bases of Islam?
ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह व अन्ना मुहम्मद रसूलुल्लाह व इकामिस सलात व इताई ज़कात व सौम रमज़ान व हज्जिल बैत मन इस्तता इलैहि सबीला. ये हदीस किसको नहीं मालूम?
Who doesn't know the 5 bases of Islam that the Prophet taught us while in the hadith? He says that I am ordering you, but still no one here talks about it. Why should we ask the direction of a place we don't want to go? Why ask about something when we are not even going to do it? The thing which is compulsory, why should we talk about it? This is our today's story of simple Muslims. The most they can do is spread Islam by books, articles, or through video and audio, or by teaching Quran and its translation. The most one can think about is his good deeds, or above it the calling towards Islam. Above it the 3rd floor, which we can call the completion of religion, the specific word which came for the Prophet in the Quran 3 times. This never came for any other prophet, but came 3 times for Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
Surah Tawbah, Surah Fatah, Surah Saf.
As this thing is removed from our brains, we never give our attention to it. It is quite straightforward. Why should we ask the direction of a place we don't want to go? These 5 things are compulsory, and one of them is to stay in a form of community. This is the hadith of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, strictly saying stay in form of a community. It's the saying of Hazrat Umar, and as you know, the saying of a prophet's companion is also considered a hadith. Hazrat Umar says,
Islam
without a community, no community is there without a building, and a building is useless if it not taken care of. So the first order, and listen, but to listen you should be linked, and this couldn't happen that sayings came on the Prophet Muhammad. So the Prophet went to each one's house to narrate it, but you should be linked with the community, like the leaf on the tree is connected from the root to the leaf. Be strongly linked to the community, so all the messages will be automatically delivered to you.
और इताअत 3 चीजें हो गई बिल जमाअत व समअ व ताअत वल हिजरत वल जिहाद फी सबीलिल्लाह.
The 3 orders, and I have already disclosed the truth behind it. What are the basis of migration? A question was asked from the Prophet. O Prophet of Allah, which is the best and top kind of migration? Leave everything behind which your God hates. Today look into yourself the thing which is wrong with respect to Islam, decide that it won't happen again. I will end all the wrong and your migration will start. Behind which your God hates. The last migration will come at the last level of the day of judgment, when all will end, when the man will be challenged. And after that, when the migration happens, it will be a compulsory migration. The migration of Medina was compulsory. Migration of Habsha wasn't compulsory. It was those whose strength had left off, and all the persecution and genocide that took place wasn't sufferable. So they were given permission to migrate to Habsha. The migration to Medina was compulsory, and if someone doesn't migrate, you don't have any relation with them until they migrate. While in Surah Nisa, this was declared like an order. This kind of migration is a big migration leaving your household to those people of Mecca, who migrated left their household in the hand of the wolves of Quraysh. Their household were robbed, and from the robbed loot the capital was provided to the army of Abu Sufyan, which went toward Sham. The one Prophet Muhammad followed, but he escaped. But when he was returning, Prophet Muhammad planned to leave Medina to confront him. But Allah wanted something else. An army came in front, and the war of Badr took place. So, what is migration? Let's start from the beginning. What is migration? The top leave the land of your forefeather and go to the place where all the power is, so you can gather all the power to remove the darkness. And jihad, someone asked, which is the best jihad? To Prophet Muhammad. Which is the best jihad, O Prophet Muhammad? Prophet answered, jihad of oneself is the best. Make it the servant of Allah. Those are evil. Oneself, which is the one who can order us to do something evil. You should work to make it right. You should lower it down. You should make it prostrate in front of Allah. This is the best jihad.